Hi mga ka-Cordates! It's me, Sir Yong, and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, it is requested by my science teacher when I was in high school sa Orius, si Ma'am Irene Sitoy Dayot. Hi Ma'am! So sabi niya, I will discuss daw the ITCZ at saka yung seasons. I would like also to acknowledge all my science teachers when I was high school. Sa first year, si Ma'am Irene Sitoy Dayot. Tapos sa second year, si Ma'am Ana Luosio. Tapos sa third year is si Ma'am Chiki Tikanki. Tapos sa fourth year, si Ma'am Melody Amor Kapuyan. Hi po sa inyo. So, sila po ang one of the reason why I love science. Kasi grabe ka, master kayo sila magtudlo. Promise. Okay, so shout out po to Aldren, Clarissa, and Melanie. Hey, with fun yun din ako sila. Tapos kay Ate Emma Pasinabaw po, hi po. Tapos to my student, Ava Quintos. More hugs. So, ang ni-request na topic ni Ma'am is the ITCZ and the seasons. But for today's video, ifo-focus lang po natin ang seasons kasi hiniwalay ko po ang ITCZ or the Intertropical Convergent Zone kasi in-incorporate ko po or sinama ko po ang mga typhoon warning signals. What causes seasons on Earth? So, according to the Michigan Standard, season results from annual variation of the intensity of the sunlight and the length of the day due to the tilt of the axis of the Earth relative to the plane of its yearly orbit around the Sun. So there are key vocabulary that you need to know in order for you to really understand the topic. First is the rotation, second is the revolution, and the third is the axis. The axis is an imaginary line which the Earth turns around. So the Earth tilted about 23.5 degrees. Rotation, so it is a turning around on an axis. So it takes the Earth about 24 hours to complete one rotation around on its axis. So this is also known as a day. Next is the revolution. So it is one object traveling around another in an elliptical or circular pattern. It takes approximately 365 days for the Earth to make one revolution around the Sun. This is also known as a year. Now, what is season? A season is a subdivision of a year. So we have 4 seasons on Earth: winter, spring, summer, and fall. During seasons, hours of daylight and weather may vary greatly depending on your location on Earth. So, Sir, what causes seasons on Earth? So, there are 2 major causes of seasons on Earth. First is the tilt of the Earth on its axis, and the second is the position of the Earth in relation to the Sun, or commonly known as a revolution. So let's discuss now the 4 seasons on Earth. The first is winter. During winter, the Earth is tilted away from the Sun. So this results in the northern hemisphere is not getting strong direct rays of the Sun. So kaya nagkakaroon po ng winter. Second is summer. During summer in the northern hemisphere, the Earth is tilted towards the Sun. So this results in the northern hemisphere is getting direct rays of the Sun. The amount of daylight exceeds of the amount of night hours. Wow. Third is spring and fourth is fall. So the daylight and nighttime hours po ng dalawang seasons na to are almost equal po. Tapos, the temperatures are generally mild. Tapos, kapag spring po ang northern hemisphere, ang southern hemisphere po of the earth is autumn or vice versa po sila. Tapos, the main features po ng fall is shedding of leaves of the deciduous trees. So, kaya po tinawag siyang autumn. We have already explored the seasons in the northern hemisphere. So, in the southern hemisphere naman, the seasons are opposite. So, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, kapag spring sa northern hemisphere, ang southern hemisphere is fall or autumn. Ganun. Tapos, kapag winter sa northern hemisphere, ang southern hemisphere po is summer. Ganun. Vice versa lang po, or opposite lang po sila. But there are exceptions. In the tropical regions, those located around the equator does not receive 4 seasons. So their seasons are wet and dry lang po. So kagaya sa Philippines. In the polar regions naman, during winter, they may only receive few hours of daylight every day. Tapos in the summer, few hours din po ang darkness. So this is because they are either tilted towards the sun the most, or they are tilted away from the sun farthest. So winter occurs during every December to February. Tapos yung spring naman is March to May. Tapos yung summer is June to August. And then the fall or the autumn is during September to November. The first day of the winter is called winter solstice. So it is usually between December 20 to 23. First day of spring is called vernal equinox. So it is usually between March 20 to 22. The first day of summer is called summer solstice. So it is usually between June 20 to 23. First day of autumn or fall is called the autumnal equinox. It is usually between September 20 to 23. In the Philippines naman, we only have 2 seasons, which are the dry season and the wet season. So in the dry season, or also called is the summer months. So during March, April, and the ends of the May. So the rainfall is dry at saka yung temperature is cool. So Amihan or the northern hemisphere, ang ingay ng aso, my God! So ang Amihan or the northern hemisphere facilitates the dry season. So the Amihan features cool and a dry air that originates from the northeast countries such as Siberia, Mongolia, and northern China, and etc. Yung next naman is the wet season or the rainy season. It occurs during the month of June, July, August, September, and October. The rainfall is wet, the temperature is hot. Tapos, habagat or the southern monsoon facilitates the Philippine wet season. So, habagat is characterized by a hot, humid air from the southwest countries such as Turkey, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and etc. At yun po ang seasons on Earth. So I hope that you've learned a lot on this video. And if you like this video, don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for the updates. That's all for today. Goodbye mga Chordates, and see you sa ating next vlog.